Hey YouTube. I am up in Salt Lake right now. I am recording this from my phone because I don't really have any means to do this because I'm like 500 miles away from my computer. So I just had my doctor's appointment, because you gotta do that every once in a while to continue to do your hormones. She ended up trying to get me on antidepressants. And she said it was because of the fact that I'm unmotivated. I sleep a lot. I don't eat a lot. I actually figured out I lost 21 pounds since last time I visited her. I don't know. Overall, I don't really have anybody, aside from my immediate family in this entire state. I have one guy friend who is awesome. His name is Kyle, but he's pretty much just as big of a shut-in as I am. Anyway, so I turned down the antidepressants because I really don't like what they do to people. I don't want to become a zombie. No offense to any of you who do use them. But then I asked on my Facebook, and which BTW, for any newcomers, please don't search me out on Facebook. It's unkosher. It's for my close friends and family. But that was off topic. So I turned them down, and then I posted that on Facebook, and I asked, do I seem like one of those people? And my friend ended up messaging me, and, he's always been pretty good with his advice and everything. And he asked me, well, those are signs of depression, but do you not take pleasure in anything? I'm like, no, of course I do. I experience a full range of emotions, and then he's like, well, then you're probably not. And I'm like, yeah, probably not. He said that I was probably just an introverted person. But shit, I totally forgot what I was getting at for this video. What did I want? What point did I want to make? He said that I'm probably an introverted person. He said that I'm probably not depressed. Oh, I remember. This is something more along the lines of hormones, and him saying that made me realize something, just thinking about it, why am I like this? And thinking about it is, when you start hormones, you go through a fairly drastic, fundamental, like, mental change. And I'm totally, like, pacing, but whatever. So, during most of my biochemical, like, transition, when I started hormones, I was with Kai, and he was my everything. I lived for him. I tried from the moment I met him to be everything he wanted. And, like, it made me realize that now that I'm single and I am no longer with him, I went through this massive, like, mental change for a long period of time. I was only not with him for less than 3 months. Like, he became my boyfriend, like, 2.5 months into my hormones. And I was trying to be everything he wanted that whole time. So I've come to realize, or I think, like, I don't even know who I am. Like, I don't know who Kira is because this whole time I've been being everything Kai wanted. And it's kind of weird, like, because now without him, I've pretty much shut down. I rarely leave my house. I've probably left my house 7 times. Like, actually walked out my front door 7 times within a span of almost 4 months. It's probably been 4 months now. So, like, I don't know. I feel like I have to get a job and get out of this place. And I have to, like, figure out who I am. I have to, like, figure out who Kira is. Like, I've just come to the point where I notice, like, I don't know who I am. So that's something to watch out for, any of you doing hormones. Like, don't live for somebody else. Don't be who somebody wants you to be, especially while you're going through these changes. Otherwise, you'll be where I am, and just, like, one day realize you have no idea who you are. So, anyway, I'm gonna go.